The Merrifields made a comeback on the season 4 premiere of Seeking Sister Wife last week. They haven't seen Roberta for a year and are having trouble reconnecting. She has remained in Brazil even though her visa was accepted because of the condition of her mother. Danielle therefore proposed that if and when Bert does come to America, they find a second wife for the family to keep her company. Fortunately, they have located Lee from California and have just arrived at their meeting. 8 years into their marriage, the Foleys first met when husband Steve was already wed to someone else. They connected with Brenda right away and initially thought they were just friends, but they quickly discovered they were dating. Sadly, his wife experienced a lot of criticism and ended their marriage. They are currently courting April 21, and it is brand new. But Brenda does not see a connection. Steve will still make every effort possible at this point, since he really wants it to succeed. Nick, April, and Jennifer make up the Davis family, which is the last one. She met Jennifer approximately 5 years ago, and he has been with April for 14 years. She introduced her to Nick after the two women bonded. They fell in love, and to make things official, they were married while keeping Nick's last name. While the women are the breadwinners, he stays at home with April's adolescent kid, while they pursue Danielle, another lady. What will the outcome of all this be? Learn right now. The Merrifields' latest mission, seeking a sister wife. Bert is not at all thrilled that Danielle and Garrick have arrived in LA to see Lee. They believe that Bert meeting Lee via video chat would be a fantastic idea. Having experienced jealousy when a wife was introduced, Danielle can perfectly relate to it, which is why she is attempting to help. Lee acknowledges that talking to Bert has been challenging because she often feels like the discussion is being carried by her. It appears as though Bert does not care about Lee deeply enough to pose probing questions. They enjoy how amusing Lee is, so the group is now heading to an Airbnb for their stay in California. Contrarily, Bert is a very quiet person. Bert wishes she had been there before they brought in a new person, which makes it difficult. Although Danielle is anxious about the call, they must make it right away. It is crucial that all of the women get along, and they want all of the wives to get along. Bert is on FaceTime, but because of the confusing language issue, they are using the translator. The ladies depart when Garrick starts to cry, giving him opportunity to talk to her. Lee is aware that this will take some time because she doesn't want to start to hate Bert. Lee confides to Danielle that Bert has been cold to her and may even be envious, while Bert tells Garrick he is her king outside. The Epps family is coming. This is a brand new family for the program, and they already have a history of scandals. It's time to meet them even if it's unclear whether this will be discussed. Marcus has been polygamous for the past 2 years, despite being married to Taryn and engaged to India. In college, a female he was hooking up with introduced him to Taryn. Despite being an elected official in his home state of Ohio, where he was raised, Marcus frequently flies to Florida, where his family spends the winter. When he was dating more women than he should have been, he and Taryn had been together for more than 10 years. Marcus was acting inappropriately, so India moved out with their daughter. At that point, Marcus met India, and the two have been inseparable ever since. After being away for a year, Taryn and Marcus started talking about her return. He and India were already engaged at that point, and he wanted to have his cake and eat it too. She wanted India to leave, but a month later the idea of polygamy surfaced, and Taryn found it to be ideal. Though India didn't like it, she thought it was worth a shot because of how much she loved him. He and Taryn have a daughter together. He has a son from a previous relationship, and they also house their son's close buddy. Marcus is currently preparing to meet a woman he first met many years ago for a date. In order to find the proper match, he will also date other individuals. The children claim there is no way it can get any worse. Brenda and Steve are looking for a sister wife. Brenda and Steve Foley are constructing a new house in April as a result of their current distant employment. They are eager to build their ideal home because it gives them the chance to escape the city. They've been dating April for 6 months now. Out of all the people they've encountered throughout the years, it has been the greatest and has been exclusive for 3 months. Brenda was once the third person, so she is aware of what it is like to be in April's shoes. April must now demonstrate her want to be a part of this family because they are essentially constructing a new house for further women. For a more formal date, they choose to take April to a winery. April is pleased that they can now connect on a deeper level because Brenda has been wanting to do this for a while. When it comes to intimacy, being serious is key, but they all need to agree on this. Steve has been intimate with April, so it must be a serious relationship. During the winery, Steve enjoys having fun and smiling with both of the women. As they take a trip outside, Steve gives his freezing wife his coat. It provides some alone time and an opportunity for a kiss before she eventually walks inside because she is too cold. She initially felt uneasy around the tenderness, but she is now fine and knows that Steve does love her. Brenda finds it difficult even if finding love is the ultimate goal. The Devises have aspirations and hopes. After solely going on dates with his wives April and Jennifer, Nick and Danielle are going on their first solo date. He is attempting to convey that any new members of the family should improve the dynamic rather than detract from it. For the rest of her life, Danielle believes she can picture herself living in a situation like this. Although this was further in the future than college and roommates, she had never anticipated it at the time. She is really delighted though, and Nick reassures her that his wives genuinely adore her, which is crucial. Nick admires her optimism but wonders how she will react in the event of a disaster. He invites her back to the house so they can have a private moment. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Seeking Sister Wife, and stay with us.